Hello everybody, my name is Dennis. I'm the Travelin Man. This is my book, Travelin Man Across the Sahara and Beyond. The book was actually recommended by President Obama's advisory committee to be produced as a spoken book for blind people. So they produced it as a spoken book. It's now available in state libraries all across America, also on Amazon.com. Anyways, for my video today, I have a travel story to share. This is the longest bus trip I ever took. It was a 60-hour bus ride from London, England, all the way to Istanbul, Turkey. I was about 20 or 21 years old. It was during my vacation break from Oxford. I decided to go to Turkey. My roommate at Harlexton University was a Turk guy named Gulhan, great guy. I had some other friends, Didem and other Turkish friends. So I wanted to go visit Turkey during the break time. So I went down, hitchhiked down to London, found this little agency that had a bus line called Magic Bus. That basically you would travel around the world overland, very, very cheaply on Magic Bus. So I got a ticket, I bought a ticket from London to Istanbul, Turkey, went down to the bus station later, waited for the bus. There was a whole group of people, mostly military-age men. As always in any situation, I look around, situational awareness, identify any threats or danger. There were two guys in the bus station I was kind of a little worried about. One was this big, tall guy with this scraggly beard, long curly hair, he had this big, long fur coat. He looked like a Cossack warrior, like Attila the Hun or something. So anyways, I'm very aware of him. So now we're told to get on the bus. Somebody's scrambling to get on the bus, fighting for a seat. I sit down, and the guy I'm sitting next to is the Cossack warrior, the big guy. So I spent 60 hours riding with him on that bus to Turkey. He turned out to be a great guy, really interesting guy. So we take off through England. We can't go to France because Magic Bus was banned in France. Travel through Belgium, Switzerland, Italy. Now we get to Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia doesn't exist anymore. But Yugoslavia was a communist country under Tito. Had a little bit of independence, but not much. Very controlled country. So we're driving on Magic Bus through Yugoslavia, the back roads, and Magic Bus is a beat-up, old, dirty bus. We pull up behind this nice new tourist bus full of older retirees. So we pull up behind the bus. There's one guy on our bus driving, a Turk. His buddy sitting behind him. What they did during the whole trip, one guy would drive, the other guy would sit, drink ouzo or soju, like a whiskey, then go sleep, and then they change the whole trip. So the one guy is driving, his buddy's behind him. We pull up behind this nice new tourist bus, and his buddy's saying, go, go, pass. So he pulls up alongside this new bus trying to pass them. But the old Magic Bus doesn't have enough power, so we have to pull back behind them. So now his buddy's like, go, come on, you can do it, go. So he pulls up a second time alongside the new bus, and again, he can't pass the bus. So what he does, he turns the steering wheel, bam, knocks that bus off the road, out into the dirt in the field. It goes to a screeching stop. And we continue down the road. So now I have two thoughts. One, I'm very surprised. And second, I'm worried about what's going to happen next. All I have for Yugoslavia is a 24-hour transit visa. If I overstay my visa or get detained, I can be arrested. And back in the day in the communist world, people disappear often. So I had that in the back of my mind. So we're driving now after that incident with the bus, and we come up to this blockade. The police and soldiers have the highway blocked, waiting for Magic Bus. We pull up. The police drag the two drivers off the bus. I can see them having this really heated discussion. And then the mood kind of changes. They kind of start getting friendly, smiling. And then I see the two Turk bus drivers clapping the police officers and the soldiers on the back. And then they pull out the magic money, the bribe. And I see them exchange money. Exchange the money. The soldiers, police wave up drivers back on the bus. And we go on our way, no problem. So that was one of the first times I learned about needing money for emergencies or for bribes. So what I started doing after that, when I traveled, every trip I took, I take a $20 bill, put many $1 bills inside, wads of money, like 6 or 7 $1 bills with a $20 bill on the outside. It looked like a big wad of $20 bills, a lot of money. It was really only about 25, 27 bucks. But I always kept that in my front left pocket when I was traveling. So if I needed to, I could easily pull it out very discreetly to make a payoff. You have to have the money very, very easy to get to. You might have maybe 10 seconds or 20 seconds to make a trade, to make a payoff, if you're lucky. So you got to be ready for it. Anyways, for me, I always kept that wad of money in my pocket. There were 3 times it really saved me, having the money to use for a bribe. Saved me out of a really tough situation. And so I made that a habit whenever I travel to have that money available and ready for a bribe. Always in my left pocket, my right hand's free. If I got to fight, I can pay the money with my left hand. So that's the story about my trip, longest bus ride I took to Yugoslavia on Magic Bus. Back in the day, Magic Bus was infamous. They were known to have the cheapest buses that you could get, but they were also very unreliable, very dangerous. But that was one story. I had many other trips with Magic Bus. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the story, and the tip about keeping money for a emergency might help you sometime. Okay, well that's it for today. Take care. Cheers. Have a great day.